On this episode, Picker Road is on the road and we're in Bakersfield, California. We're going to check out the Mill Creek Antique Mall.
And after that, we're going to have a taste of Cuba right here in Central California.
This is going to be a spicy adventure you're not going to want to miss. So join the journey.
I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road. Hi.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Wow. This is lovely, you guys. This place is giant. Wow. We are going to have a lot to explore today. Where do we start? So much. Look down here how far it goes, Will.
That's fantastic.
It is. Where should we start?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
Let's go this way. And naturally, I'm going to look at the jewelry right away. Oh, I like that piece. It's kind of like a cameo. And look at the pink stones on that one. That's a pretty bracelet. And look at those earrings. Those are only $8. Not bad. And of course, in an album, the Commodores.
Ooh, I'm always on the lookout for good vinyl.
Let's take a look over here. All right, so it's saying a lot of vendors do this in these malls. They do sales. So this sale is 50% off on all cast iron cookware. So if we want some cast iron cookware, we're in luck. Oh, I love that cat.
It's $15. Oh, he's missing an eye, though.
Oh,
Maybe he's winking at you.
bummer. But he's so mid-century. Now is he?
He's
A pen. Aw. Oh, he's fun. Okay, let's see what else we have. Look at the pressed steel 1930s toy truck. It looks like it was probably repainted.
Ooh, here's some glassware.
Oh, yes. And that is $12. It is a vintage Fenton for Teleflora. Ooh, it's heavy. Oh, my goodness. Let's see if we have a mark. It does say designed by Fenton, made in China for Teleflora. That's really nice. And I think that, I think $12 is a nice price for that. Maybe we should pick this up.
Ooh, okay. Maybe we should start a pile up front. Now, hold on one second.
Yes.
We've been here for like a minute and a
Yes.
half, and look what's behind you.
Oh, there he is.
No, I think that might be full retail, but I thought that was cool with the fleur-de-lis.
Now they want $35 for it, so I think that is full retail.
It's got good glow, though. It's a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start our pile.
Well, look at this booth. This is chock full of glass and all sorts of goodies. Ooh, look at the little Millefiori paperweight. $10 on that one. Let's see what else we have. So far, I'm finding the prices to be fairly reasonable. $12 on Princess House. I think we have that one in stock.
That exact same one.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely. Look at the turtle.
Oh, yes, he's wonderful. And he is just a glass turtle, and he hasn't got a price on him. Let's see what else we have. You know what I'm looking for, Will?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a fairy lamp.
Ooh, okay.
Remember we found one in Yermo?
Yes.
And that's sold in a New York minute, as they say.
Keep my eyes open. Look at the elephants.
Oh, they're so cute.
Are those S&Ps?
They are.
Oh, nice.
Look down here. I like this vase. Let's see what this is. I can't get all vases, though. It's a vintage cattail bud vase. Very nice. I like that. And, oh, yes, I was just talking about Russian lacquer boxes the other day. It's a Christmas scene. Let's see how much that is. That is $7.
$7. Now let me look. Do we have any sales in this booth? I do not see any.
What is this? There's a note inside.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean, do you think?
This sounds like the start of a rom-com.
Vintage Russian painted Palke trinket box, Russian Federation.
Hmm.
Hmm. What is intriguing me that it's a holiday scene.
Hmm.
And I think maybe that would do really well in our Christmas
We
show.
got the extravaganza coming.
I think we're going to do a hand to Gary. And what do we have up here? I'm in the second booth and I'm racking it up already. The beast may not be big enough for this trip.
Oh, and he's got a shopping cart now.
There we go. There's Gary. We did it. Let's see what we have. Ooh, look all the little Christmas. Oh, look at that Santa. He's old looking.
Let me see his face again. There we
He's
go.
great. He's only $2.
Wow.
He's fantastic.
Okay.
All right, let's take him. Let's see, what is this? I like the way that's done. However, I think that's a very modern piece. Santa ornament. I do like him. Let's think about him. The what drew me to that other one is it looked very old.
Mm-hmm.
That looks old too, but I think it's
I think
also
that's made to look old
it
for that
is.
one.
It absolutely is. What else do we have? We have Christmas recipes. Whenever it's a glass ornament, I'm always looking for hand blown, made in Poland, or Christopher Ratko.
Of course.
So I think we'll just get that Santa. Let's check out over here, Will. Look at this ironwood frog. He is spectacular.
I'm guessing if he's the right price, he's hopping into our cart.
Oh my goodness, he's so heavy. But look how beautiful he is carved. I don't see any damage. He is just beautiful. They want $10 for him, but I think he's pretty fantastic. I think we're going to pick him up. And look at these little boxes here. Hummingbird. Vintage hummingbird trinket box.
Very nice.
Yeah. But again, as I keep saying, ironwood is definitely a finite substance right now. They're not making any more of these little figurines. So they're kind of good to collect. I just want to look at this purse over here.
Oh.
This beaded purse. They want $10 for that. That's pretty fantastic. It's vintage beaded handbag. I do like that. Let me get that down. Let me see if I can get it down even. All right, let's just take a look at this. Where's Gary? I have to do a hand to Gary for my frog. I'll put him there. Don't let me forget him, Will.
Absolutely not.
Look at this beaded bag. I'm looking and it looks like the beads are all in very good condition.
Yes,
Even
indeed.
the handle. That's really nice.
You'd imagine that'd be the first thing to go, but it's in mint condition.
And look how old that is.
Uh-huh.
You can tell by the snap and the satin. Let's see if it has a maker's name. I'm guessing this would be probably the 60s. Let's see if it has anything. Oh, there's a little bit of damage on the inside. And it is handmade in Hong Kong. I'm guessing probably the 60s. Unfortunately, I just feel like someone opened it up and saw that discoloration.
Yeah.
That's kind of a deal breaker.
Darn.
Unfortunately, because I think it's a really beautiful bag. So let me put it back up where it was. There we go.
All right,
and
shall we move to the next booth?
as soon as we hand to Gary, oh, look, our stash is growing.
Plus that vase back at the counter.
This booth has all sorts of little collectibles. This is an old little, I think it's an ashtray with a bird. It's a vintage bird ashtray. $6
You
in
called that one.
Amazing. Phenomenal. Look at this little egg cooker made in England. They won $10. Royal Worcester. I guess I'm going to get it right someday, guys. Don't write letters.
Worcester.
Worcester. Royal Worcester. That's a pretty one, but they do want 10. All right, let's keep looking what's down here. It's always good to look on the lower shelves because sometimes you find the bargains down there.
Absolutely.
And the treasures. I am going to find a fairy lamp, I hope. What does that say on here? I'm trying to see what that says. It's like a mock book, and it says the gift is small, goodwill is small. Oh,
Goodwill
it
is
was
all.
all. Huh.
Very sweet.
All right. Let's keep looking and looking. Oh, we have a very Don Quixote type knight. Oh, look at this cat presenting her kittens. I almost thought it was Jim Shore,
Yeah, when I saw the checkerboard
but
on the
it's
bottom.
not. It's Donna Little, 1997.
Huh.
Very, very sweet.
Yes.
So cute. You know what? Let's give a look up on Donna Little. I'm not familiar and I want to learn about her. We might see that again. Well, we looked it up and she sells for about $14 online. So they want 8. So there's
Right
not
on the
enough
money.
there, but someone's going to come in and get her. She's cute. All right, let's keep going. We have a lot of milk glass here in this cabinet. Lots and lots of milk glass. And over here we have some metal work. We have a tray very similar to this in the boutique. So we like that.
Little dollhouse furniture.
Mm-hmm. Now look at this inlaid box. It is marquetry box, $8. Very nice.
You know what I saw at the entrance of this booth?
What?
There's an entire shelf of Lennox. Can we take a look at that?
Oh, please. Let me just take one more look at this and then we will. This is wood. $7. Wood turned vase for $7. That is quite nice.
That's really well done.
It is. I think I'm going to have to think about that. And look at this little box. It's signed 1992 and it is $7 also. All right, we're going to have to kind of remember this shelf. Let's go look at the Lennox.
Well, this is a lot of Lennox here. And although a lot of it really catches my eye, the thing that I think I'm going to pick up is this wonderful
Oh, it's
3-bit Christmas tray. Look
That's
at that. It's like a
beautiful.
Christmas tree. And they want $12 for it.
That's absolutely beautiful.
I'm going to go put that up front.
Well, that's always an exciting sign to see. 50% off. Let's see. It starts with the jewelry here. A moon necklace. And what else do we have? We have a raven pin.
Nevermore.
Nevermore. We have another raven pin. This is a vintage hair clip. Does it say made in Paris? I'm trying to see. Made in... Oh, there's a name that I can't see. Should I get out my loop? Well, first of all, let me see the price. The price is $20.
So it would be 10.
It would be $10 for that.
May I take a look?
Yeah, I can grab the loop.
It says made in France.
I thought so.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So that's an absolutely gorgeous piece. We're going to absolutely pick that up. The enameling and the workmanship. The French barrettes are so heavy. When we were in France earlier this year, they are so expensive when you buy them there. So this is a definite pickup.
Oh, look at this.
Gary, these
Set
are our
that down.
little 50% offs.
And then I've got to look at this guy down here. The case is already unlocked.
Yeah, who are you looking at?
Slide it open, and we're going to just talk about, is that a kangaroo?
He's $300 kangaroo.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to leave him in. I'm not going to take him out. But look at him.
He's fabulous. But that would make him $150.
You know, under the glass, I thought he was wood. He's ceramic.
Oh, he's fabulous. Okay, we've looked at the jewelry, and I just want to show what I put in Gary's basket was a Central Perk. Of course, Friends is very, very much in the news right now, and
Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. You were a treasure.
we love Chandler. We loved him. All right, let's go in here.
Unicorns.
Look, those are so mid-century looking now. Are they repos? Are they really old, do you think?
Let's see. What does
They're
it say?
$100 each. So
It
I'm
says set of 2.
I'm thinking that perhaps they are originals because the dealer, I think, priced them accordingly. Let's see what else we have in here. We have a little Lefton ring holder and a little trinket box that they want $18 for. Okay. Let's see what else we have. This little vase down here. Let's see, who is that? That's Bavaria, made in Bavaria. They want $40 for it, and they are saying it is mid-century modern porcelain. Very nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
They would want 20 then for that. I have to be careful on my margin. That gets up there a little bit. Let's see. Oh, look at this gorgeous glass. They are saying that this is cranberry heart-shaped vase. Very beautiful. And let's go over here, Will. Look at this dog. Oh, look at that smushy face.
Wolf.
He is a vintage ceramic Shar-Pei. Like him. I love these horse pictures. They've got beautiful movement.
Well, we've got about 80 more booths to go through. Shall we move on to the next one?
Unless we want to buy a giraffe.
We bought a giraffe in Bakersfield.
Oh, we have one of these little vases in our booth too. Let's see. This booth is 30% off. Oh, what a funny little cow creamer. Oh, look at her udders.
Aw.
She's utterly delightful. That was kind of corny.
Yeah, but you're going to milk it.
Oh, look, we're seeing a lot of these marquetry boxes. That one's 25.
So it'd be $17.50.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shall we move on? This looks like it's a carnival glass with that blue edge. It's $20. That is a very, very pretty piece of glass.
So this booth is currently 30% off for anything that's not in a glass case.
30%. So that would make it $14 because they wanted 20. Oh, a wooden apple. Wooden apple.
$4.
$4.
Keeps the doctor away.
Is that little box is only $2? That
That's
little
what
box?
it says.
That's precious.
Wow. And
Can't
it's
open it.
25% off.
We can't open that, but
Well, we could always send Gary to get them.
I think. Oh my goodness! Look at the turtles. Is that a box or just a?
It's a stack of turtles.
It's a stack of turtles. And let's look down there at this. I like that little perfume bottle. He's a little goose. He is $6. Is he Wade? No, he's too big for Wade, I think. And we have some more ironwood dolphins. What do they want for those? $20. That's a good price, but we've already got our frog. I think we're good for that. Oh, look at her.
She's like a Gibson girl.
She is. Very pretty print. And oh, look what Gary found.
Might be something that might pique your interest.
Yes, that's a much more modern piece.
It's only
But-
$5.
Yes, I have a lot of that kind of jewelry right now, but well, let's consider that. This is an interesting bracelet. It's kind of like a faux rock. It is stretch. It's very well done. Look how well that's made.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yes, that's a nice bracelet. What else do we have? It looks kind of mid-century modern, doesn't it?
It does.
And yeah, I think we're going to pick that one up too. I like the unusual stuff, guys. You know that. Let's get that off of there, Will. Thank you for being patient. It's got a kind of a hook clasp there. Boy, that chain sure looks like sterling. I don't see any markings, but
And how much is the necklace?
it's $4.
$4.
It's fantastic. Very fantastic. What else do we have here? We have these beads. What do they want for those? Oh, there's its little tag. And they want $4 for that one, too. Let us see.
Is that hematite?
No, I don't believe it's hematite, but I think it could be very attractive. It looks like it might lay very pretty on the on the neck. So let's pick that up for sure. And finally, let's see this one. Now that to me looks like a very modern piece, so I don't particularly care for that, but I think these 3 pieces are winners.
Perfect.
Where is Gary?
Right here.
Into the cart.
All right, there we go. Oh, what do we have here? We have a booth that looks like maybe it's moving out. Hey, is there a sale?
I don't see any signs, but you never know.
You never know. Is this a dragon? It is a dragon. They want $20 for that dragon. And is that Jim Shore? No. All right. I kind of answered my own question on that. Sometimes I just talk out loud.
Yeah, really. Did you happen to notice this piece you just picked up?
Oh, great. Look at that. Gary, you are the Glow King. I think we're going to get you a shirt that says Picker Road's Glow King.
Now, we love 50% off booths, but check this out. 75% off.
Woo!
What do we have in
Stop.
here?
Somebody stop me. We have a lot. Oh, look at the Van
Is that
Gogh
Starry
mug.
Night?
It is Starry Night. They do want 15 for it. Let's see what else. I like when you go right over my head. Oh, look at this piece down here. This looks like maybe check glass. It's
Are you going
pretty.
to check to see if it's checked?
Let's see. I am. It is stemmed royal blue and gold with flowers.
So $19.99 would be $5.
Is that what that means?
75% off. I think that means it would be $5.
The thing is, feel how delicate it is. I'm a little concerned
Oh,
about
wow.
shipping. What do you think? And traveling and everything else. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
I think I might.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about its journey. But oh my goodness, maybe I will reconsider that before we leave the booth. We have some coasters. I just want to take my time and look and see what treasures. We have clear pink dish with handles. We just sold one very similar to this. Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
Just recently. Clear pink dish with handles.
16, so it would be $4 for that?
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe we'll pick that up. Well, this booth is 75% off also. So it's a matter of, is there anything that we can take advantage of that price? Well, there's always the Ponderosa.
Dun, 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 dun.
There it is. And this is a, what does this say? This is a England 3-footed fancy brass planter.
So that's
What does this say?
$16 and change. I think it says England. I see
England.
That would be about $4 and change.
Yeah, I think we'll get that.
Mm-hmm.
I like the feet. Look at the lion's feet. And I love the patina.
Mm-hmm.
It's ready made to go.
Very nice.
So let's go ahead and put that in there. I hope we're going to remember all these things that are 75% off. Look at this. It's a Mexican hand-painted heart trinket box.
So $3.50.
Well, it'd be $15. So, well, let me see. It's $15, so that's $7.50. So it's $3.75.
$3.75. Wow.
I'm just seeing it. Make sure there's no chips. I think that's spectacular. Love the hand painting on it. Wish it was signed, but I don't think that detracts from the fact that it's still a beautiful art piece. And the fact that it's hand painted, can't beat it. Oh, look at this little Banbury. It looks like that's English pottery. And it's, what would that be? A decor mug from Banbury.
Like $1.25?
Yeah. Little chippy there, though.
Aw. How
Little
about that
chips.
high button shoe there?
What are you seeing? I'm looking where?
This high button
Oh,
shoe.
that guy.
How much
That
is
is $10. It's just a ceramic shoe. Let's see if it's marked. Oh, it is marked. I think that's great. I think I might get that.
$2.50. You can't beat it.
Beautiful. Get that. And what do we have here? This is a It's a vintage wood string winder. So for like a kite. I like that too. That's
Let's
so
go fly
a
a
kite.
kite up to the highest height.
From does everybody know what that's from?
Of course they know. Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the chat.
We're gonna get that. I love these kinds of unusual pieces. Very fun, very fun. Look at all this amazing vintage furniture. Of course, furniture is a category in itself, and we do not sell it. We actually don't have the space for it. But we can surely appreciate it, just like we did all that amazing furniture at the French flea markets. That was just incredible. And so is this.
We're a good 4 hours from Vegas, but you can always find a giant slot machine, right?
Always. This is an interesting booth. They have a very diverse collection of items. This looks like a pottery piece. It is. It's hand signed. They went $18 for it though. That's a little bit much. I don't have any room there for sale. And look at the colors on this piece.
That's really fabulous.
Yeah,
How much is it?
it is 24. Two-handle pot. I'm not sure how old that is. The shape is old. The glaze gives me wonder. Oh, look at this carving. It's very Polynesian looking to me. What does it say? Wood carving of trees. It looks like Bali or something.
Yeah.
And then I like this. Look at this angel. Quite amazing. They want, oh, there's a pair. Oh, there it is. There's the other one.
Oh.
And they want $69. But unfortunately, it doesn't appear there's any sale in this booth. So that's a little pricey for resale. Look at the blanket. This is a large wool blanket. They want $109. Actually, that's a good price for that. Look how big that is.
Yeah.
That's very big. And that's quite beautiful. Beautifully woven. Let's move around over here. I wanted to see what this little bowl was. Oh, look at that. They're saying that's Murano. I don't know. It might be. Look at that base. That base is pretty polished. They're saying that is Murano.
How much is it?
$13. Is there any chips? I don't feel any chips at all. You know, I think I'm going to pick that up.
It's really unique.
It's unique and it's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any problems. Am I missing anything?
No, I'm looking at it. It looks perfect.
The polished base. Look at the flecks of like gold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really something.
That's really a gorgeous piece. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna roll the dice on that one. Well, there's a lot of diversity in this booth also, from Pyrex to vintage Fenton to carnival glass, marigold carnival glass dish. They went 20 for that one. Let's move over here, Will, and see what we can find. Oh, look at this fish. He's great. I think he's an ashtray. He is Mexican pottery. He's not signed. They do want 15 for him, though.
It kind of looks like he's going.
Yeah, very much so. We have, look at these giraffes. I know we have viewers that collect giraffes. They want $20 for these. I don't think they're particularly old, though, so that is something that we could find
What's this?
in another place.
Is that a whistle straight from the horse's mouth?
Oh, that's funny. Oh, look at this cat. I think that's a nesting cat. It's $10. Wooden cat jar? Oh, you know what? I think that was a nesting cat and just doesn't have its insides anymore. I know. Let's see. We have a pumpkin, but we're kind of out of pumpkin season. All right, let's move on. So we just noticed that items in this booth are 20% off, and they have a little incense burner. It is marked on the bottom, just a little incense burner, so that would be $8.
I like that squirrel back there. I see that he's 40.
Oh, you know what? Is he? Oh my God, it's brass.
It's solid
It's
brass?
solid brass. He's very heavy.
Wow. That's why.
Yeah, so he
So he'd
would be 32.
32.
Yeah, which again is a little pricey for resale. Good for collectors. Let's look down. Oh, look at that. Crocheted piece. 25 for that. And oh, let me see this flower frog. It's just a clear one for $12. And it's got a couple little nicks on it. We'll leave that. That looks like Roseville. What are they saying? It's $45. I think it might be a copy. I'm not sure. But it's a little bit big to deal with, so I'm going to move on. I'm coming over here. And we have this lovely vintage glass. And now these look like they might be Dorothy Thorpe, but they're not marking it, so I'm guessing not. The vendor probably did their research and found out that they're not, because I'm sure if they were, they would mark it. They would definitely raise the price. All right, well, unfortunately, I didn't find anything in this booth, but it was worth a try. Well, we have found another space that has items 75% off, including some very 1920s lampshades. You have some very old vintage tools. Look at these. These can be used in decoration and repurposed in so many ways. You can use pieces like this in hanging lamps and chandeliers with chains and just so many different things that you can do. Very, 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 very fun to repurpose items. And look at this dresser, you guys. They went $60 for this piece. Isn't that incredible? $60 for the mirror, everything. That's quite something.
A lot of industrial salvage in here.
Very much. And 75% off, boy, you can't beat that.
Is that a coin, like, traffic meter?
I have no idea. That would have said on a metal post. And let's look over here and see what we've got. Here, these are right here. Talk about using these to hang chandeliers and lights from.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they're used for. Those kinds of pulleys.
Look at these vintage Popular Science magazines. 1962. Isn't that great?
It is. Boy, for the right collector, this would be a honey hole.
Oh, this one's funny. The air bubble sun port for only $50. Have your whole family in there while it's snowing outside.
Oh, that is very funny.
All right, so now I am upstairs where I heard it was all pop culture, toys, vinyls. So I thought I would come up here and give it a little look-see. And sure enough, there's some great stuff up here. Nice. All right, what's in the case? Got some vintage action figures. Look at Arnold from Terminator 2 there. All right, well, I'm always on the hunt for trading cards or vintage Star Trek. Look at that. Classic Star Trek ship up there. I think I had that when I was a kid. That's what I love about these places. They can bring back so many memories from our childhoods. Let's see what's over here. This is really cool right here. This is a vintage Viewmaster. This is one of the early model ones that came out. This, I believe, is a Sawyer one from before they were acquired by Mattel. And back in that day, Viewmasters were actually an adult item. They weren't just for kids, and they would have travel ones from around the world. I have a huge collection of Viewmaster reels that I've assembled over the years. They are just so fantastic. They give you a view into another place and time. I have one of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth that's just amazing to look at. And also, what's really cool about these older ones is that they're made with Bakelite. So they really are great collectibles. I have a lot of these in my personal collection, so I'm not going to be looking at this one today, but I would love to just talk about it for a minute. Well, you want to talk about childhood nostalgia. Rows and rows of comic books. I could spend hours in here. I am going to not do that to Gary and Harleen. I am going to head back downstairs and see if they found anything.
Well, there is a plethora of goodies in this booth. I like this little Fenton dolphin box. It's very nice. They do want $15 for it though. I don't like the way it closes particularly. So I am gonna leave that. The blue bird is interesting. The prices, even though they're giving off, are a little high for me for resale. So I do want to make mention of what nice little animal figures they have here. That guy is 10. He's pretty cool. But I think I'm ready to check out, Will.
All right.
Let's go on.
Well, we had a great time in there, and we found some really interesting items. Now, as we were leaving, we were talking to a gentleman who's part of another antique mall that's only a few blocks away. We're going to go check that out and see what we can find in there. Oh, there's Gary with the receipt.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for
Tell
coming
tell our subscribers your name and a little bit about your business.
in. Sure, my name is Jeff Chrysler. We're in Bakersfield, California, in historic downtown Bakersfield. The address here is 1617 19th Street at the corner of 19th and I, and we are calling it the 19th and I Street Antique Store.
Easy schmeezy. Let's go in, Jeff, and take a look at what
come
you
on
got.
in, guys.
Right away, I'm impressed in how nicely organized and how this is coming together as a really interesting antique store. I love the atomic light.
That was one of the big draws, and it's helped bring in a lot of our vendors who are moving from other stores here in town.
So were those original?
Before this took place, because we've only been open since the 1st of November, we still have vendors moving in. So there's a little bit of a transition process. This was a hair and nail salon.
Oh,
That
okay.
kind of corresponded with our other store next door, the Blackboard Barbershop.
Okay.
So it's kind of a husband and wife team. He was kind of operating the barbershop.
Uh-huh.
She was here doing hair and nails. We had the opportunity to discuss and open up an antique store, and that's what we've done.
Well, they're popping up everywhere because second market, it's the thing.
It is.
It's
and
what people want.
And, you know, there's always that healthy online presence, but shopping local, keeping it local, you know, bringing in a little bit of the historical aspect to it, especially with the history that we have here in Bakersfield.
Absolutely.
It's nice.
It is.
Nothing quite like touching it in your hands.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Let's take a little look, William. Let's pan through some of these beautiful items. It looks like we have it looks like rose medallion. We have some Chinese work. It's just really, really nicely displayed. Some beautiful glass over here. It looks like this vendor does have a little accent on Oriental.
Look at the raccoon.
I know, beautiful, beautiful raccoon and very vintage 50s quality vintage.
Look at this one. This is unique as well. You don't.
Oh, look, Gary found something, guys.
But
That's beautiful. What is that? Are those
two
elephants?
Yeah, 2 elephants.
Oh, those are quite amazing.
Wow.
Now, what price do they have on that? They
It's like
have
96.
80. It looks like $80. That's very reasonable for that. That's an unusual piece.
That is unusual. You don't see 2 elephants together like that.
You don't. Love that one.
One of the things that we're doing different with our vendors
Yes.
is that we do QR payments. So if you purchase something today, you pay them today directly.
I see.
Whether it's through a Venmo account, a Zelle account, PayPal, Apple Pay. So as the operator of the store, I don't want to hold on to their money until the end of the month.
Makes it easier for you for bookkeeping.
Absolutely. So they pay rent on the first of the month, which
Uh-huh.
is pretty traditional with most antique stores.
Right.
Their item sells today. We just kind of oversee that process to make sure that the green glass sold and that's going proper to the Venmo or Zelle. and
Very
they get
good.
paid the same day, and they know that their item sold today.
Oh, another lovely booth. Look at this lamp. 38. Beautiful wood bowl. That's genuine teak, of course. Nice and absolutely, this caught my eye earlier. I love this piece. It's rock crystal gemstone, but it absolutely sparkles. It's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that. That is just absolutely beautiful.
So this
Really.
vendor's name is Gary, and he has a very keen eye, I think, in my opinion at least.
I think so. I agree with you. I love that piece right there.
That makes me think of an art palette.
It is. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's that very modern, mid-century modern deal.
Now, Dad, what were you saying about this TV here?
I had that exact TV when I was about 16.
Aw.
Mhm. Watching episodes of the Rockford Files, right?
Probably.
You've
And the $6 Million Man.
you've grown. You've had your TV's slightly
And you're
bigger.
starting to date yourself too.
Yeah, he does
I
that.
do that frequently.
And oh, look at these swung vases. Those are
Oh, look at the
gorgeous.
size of that bittersweet.
That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Really nice. Hey guys, these are getting harder and harder to find. If you're in the Bakersfield area, I would run in and grab that.
And what's the price on the big one?
I'm afraid to pick it up. Gary,
Let me
there's
squeeze in there.
where
we go.
Gary comes in. Careful the top.
Very careful.
Very careful. All right, it is.
L.E. Smith for $200.
That's a good deal.
That's reasonable.
That's very
Yeah.
reasonable for the size of that piece. Again, as I said, guys, this is getting harder and harder to find these.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Run in here if you're in Bakersfield.
Oh, I love the Pyrex hot air balloon set.
I know, isn't that something?
$500.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Everyone should know that this does have glow.
Oh yes, bittersweets usually do.
These, again, this is hard to find because what's always missing is the little metal bracket piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's the money there when you can try to get it. And here's some more of the same color. Little different design, but the same color.
Oh, you got some more swungs
You got some more
here.
swungs, some smaller ones, beautiful color.
What's the label on that middle one there?
The middle one is Viking,
Viking.
of course. It's a Viking.
And then look at all the Fiesta ware
Mm-hmm.
mixed with Pyrex, of course.
And of course the grapes.
Mm-hmm. Well, now we are speaking my language. We've got vintage vinyl here. Fantastic. Neil Diamond, Sonny and Cher. Hey, these are great titles. This is what I absolutely love about antique stores and antique malls. You can just spend hours and hours going through them. I cannot wait to come back here once these guys are fully open and ready to go. What a fantastic store. Now, I heard there's a spot in the back with a vendor. Let's go chat with her. All right, we are now in the back of the store, and this is, I'm sorry, tell me your name.
My name is Chris Parker. I have been in Bakersfield most of my life and been doing this for about 20 years.
That's wonderful. Tell us about what's in your booth.
Well, I have a lot of silver plate and aluminum, which
Oh.
I absolutely adore. I really got into jewelry back about 25 years ago. I'm a silversmith, and most of this is Tibetan. I work with about 5 different vendors over the years, and then I do Ethiopian crosses, 100-year-old Ethiopians.
Wow, those are 100 years old.
100-year-old.
That's fantastic.
Yes, my trader was, he did nothing but the best. And then I do a lot, I love Bauer. So I have some Bauer, a lot of California pottery, Mexicana, love religious. I do a lot of religious when I can find it. Everything that I love. If I get stuck with it, it's mine.
Exactly. Well, that's what's best about this. You love what you do, and then you love the items you find.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm always on the hunt. Most of us are.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Thank you so much.
Well, Jeff, thanks
was nice
so
having
much
you
for the
in. Thank
tour.
you.
We
Thank you.
absolutely love this place. Now, I hear you're going to have your grand opening on December 1st.
Yes, one of the things Bakersfield does on the first Friday of every month, they have a large gathering at 19th and 9th. It's kind of a art museum Corroboration,
Mm-hmm.
which is right next door. So a lot of local vendors come to the area.
Nice.
And it gives us an opportunity to stay open a little bit later, which is something we plan on doing on the weekends. And we're on Facebook, 19th and I Street Antiques, Bakersfield. And we're here 7 days a week from noon until we close.
Well, we will certainly be back. We can't wait to see how you're going to grow. And we really encourage everybody to come in and support this place. It's fantastic. You will love it. You'll be glad you did. Thanks again, Jeff.
Thanks. You guys
Appreciate
travel
it.
safe.
Thank you.
After a really fantastic day of picking here in Bakersfield, we're enjoying a Cuban lunch at Mama Roomba's in the heart of Old Town. Stepping in here is like visiting Miami or Havana. The atmosphere is terrific, and so is the food. We shared a delicious Cuban sandwich, which had really amazing flavor, Cuban fried chicken, which had a heck of a kick, and our dessert is something we're going to be thinking about for a long time. These are fried bananas, and they told us the secret was to use pancake batter for the coating. These were out of this world. Hey, while we enjoy our delicious Cuban meal, let's recap today's finds. Well, we had an amazing day picking here in Bakersfield. We found some great items, and we are ready to hit the road and go on our next adventure.
And we had some truly amazing Cuban food.
And we met some wonderful people. We really enjoyed going through the antique malls and finding out people's stories as how it happens. That's what this is all about. Pick a road, going on the road and seeing people, finding items, and bringing all of this fun back to you. So please subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment, ring that little bell so you always know when our videos drop, and give us a like if you had some fun, because we want everyone to join the journey.